Malta is made up of 3 inhabited islands, the Malta mainland, Gozo, and the smallest island of the 3, Comino, which is famous for its blue lagoon. But is it possible to see Gozo and Comino in a day? Well, in this video, we're going to review our experience trying to do just that. So if you have limited time for your Malta vacation, but still want to see as much as possible, then get ready to learn the best way to see Gozo and Comino Islands in just one day. All in this episode of Lucas World Travel. So it's our 6th day here in Malta. And today we're going to be taking a boat tour to Gozo Island, Comino Island, and the Blue Lagoon. Now we booked this tour via Viator, and it's very affordable at €35 per person. Because of that, no transportation is included. We have to transport ourselves to the Comino Ferry. So that's where we're walking right now. We're gonna take the ferry from Valletta to Salina and then catch our tour there. So after a short, 5 to 10 minute ride on the ferry, we're here. This is our boat for the day, the Lady Shelley. So just have to wait a few more minutes to start boarding. And so far, the ride over to Gozo has been nice and relaxed. Plus, they give a lot of information about what you're seeing inland, so it's a nice part of the tour. Within an hour, we were able to see Comino, a small island of about 3.5 square kilometers. Comino is the home of only 2 people because the majority of the island is maintained as a bird sanctuary and nature reserve. But we got to explore the beautiful blue caves and grottos of Comino before continuing our journey to Gozo. So this tour includes a 3-hour bus tour throughout Gozo. Our first stop is Duera, where we're going to take a boat cruise to see the blue grotto of this island. Now, Duera used to be the home of the Azure window, which sadly collapsed in a storm in 2017. Nonetheless, it's quite lovely to take a quick boat ride through the caves and grottos of the Duera Bay. So for €4, the boat tour is definitely worth it. After enjoying the sea and taking in all the views, we hop back on the bus heading to Victoria to see the Cittadella, a walled fortress that acted as a sanctuary for the Maltese during several sieges over the centuries. Visiting the Cittadella is like taking a walk through history, and the view is not bad either. So now we're walking through Victoria's Citadel. This is the main site you want to see when you come to Gozo Island. So the town has these placards all over the city, so you can read what these buildings are and learn more about the history. So now we're walking the city walls of the Citadel. So from up here, you can get a nice view of the cathedral and the surrounding town. And this walk around the city walls was definitely our favorite part of our visit. So I'm really enjoying walking the Citadel walls because you get nice panoramic views all around this area of Victoria. The one bad thing about our tour is that we're only allowed an hour and 10 minutes here in Victoria, which is not enough. So you will be running around like a chicken with your head cut off trying to see as much as you can.
Especially because there's stairs and this place is huge.
Uh-huh. So just keep that in mind. You will not have enough time, but it's good enough just to get an impression of what it's like here. Despite the somewhat rushed schedule, this tour was definitely a great way to see a lot very quickly and very affordably. We definitely couldn't see all of this on our own for such a low price and so quickly. So if you're short on time like we were, just take a walk around the walls. It's sufficient. All right, off we go. So we hopped back on the boat to take a quick 10-minute ride to the island of Comino and the Blue Lagoon. Unfortunately for us, in February, it was a bit too windy and cold to get into the water. But David has the thing, he just has to put his feet in the water. Even in February, though, the Blue Lagoon was still shockingly blue and beautiful. And we can't wait to come back in the summer when it looks more like this and more enjoyable to swim in. So now we're walking along the coastal path, and there's warning signs everywhere saying slippery surface. But you can see down there, it would be a great spot to hop into the water if the waves weren't so rough. And on the other side of the bay, there's more blue water. And there's not even a solitary soul on this side, so definitely worth stopping back over here. So Comino is definitely a beautiful island. It's worth stopping here. I know that Gozo and Comino have even more amazing sights to see, but I'm grateful that we got to see some incredible sights on such a convenient and affordable tour. If you'd like to take this tour for yourself, then be sure to check out the link in the description box below. And please be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for even more travel tips coming soon. Until then, check out our ultimate guide to Malta on the right there. As always, thanks so much for watching, and happy travel planning until next time.